host, and today we've got a guest all the way from North Carolina. He's got his own YouTube channel, so go and check it out. Ruby Fits Cat. My main man, Ruby P. How are we?
What's up with you, bro?
Yeah, all good, all good, all good.
Man, thank you for the opportunity, man. I've been trying to get on a lot of people's shows. You the first one letting me get on. I appreciate that.
Listen, at the end of the day, we've all got the same preference and that. So you want to get everyone on, and not just like the usual TikTok, the people that appear on everything. I want to get people that have not been on stuff. You know what I mean? And that's the whole idea.
Get the fresh faces out there.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Because and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people they're happy to sit back and just rep stuff, but like sometimes they can be some of the best collectors and get the best stuff and the best stories. So it's nice to try and unearth a few people.
Yeah, I got a little something, a little something, something.
Well, that's what we're here for. That is exactly what we're here for. So, right, we'll just get into it, shall we? So, first question I ask all the guests: what got you into fitted and collecting them properly?
Well, I always worn hats here and there, but like nothing really like serious as collecting until like 2022. It's kind of a sad story turned into something happy. My best friends, we've been friends since like seventh grade. In 2022, he passed away, but he had a fitted hat. It was a San Diego Padres, orange San Diego Padres hat, plain Jane, gray UV. And I said, man, let me get that hat, man. Even though I wasn't even wearing hats at the time, I'm like, let me get that hat. He like, nah, man, you can't have my hat. I'm collecting hats now. I said, okay, that's what's up. But then when he passed, I asked his daughter, I said, can I have this hat to kind of, remember him by or whatever? She's like, yeah, sure. Then I just opened the floodgates. I started researching like where to get hats from. But like around here, I call it a hat desert because it only really got lids. It ain't no major, because no major baseball teams in the area. A bunch of minor league baseball teams, and I wasn't familiar with the minor leagues like that at the time. So, but long story short, just kind of doing it to remember a friend, and it just became an obsession.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it's one of those things that it's easy to become an obsession, especially
Very.
if you're into sports and like logos are. It is quite easy
But like
to.
like you said on other episodes, I come from collecting sneakers first. So
Yeah,
I'm always been a collector of stuff, sneakers, comic books, baseball cards, stuff like that when I was younger. So it's just something I've always done. Just it's always something different I collect.
and a lot of that now it does filter into fitteds because people look at from comics and their baseball cards like we've done with the like it wasn't another Euro Pro lad, but Lud did the big league chew and the top
Mm-hmm.
hats and things like that, didn't they?
Yep.
So who's your team? What are your four teams in the four leagues?
In the four leagues,
Yeah,
baseball, Atlanta Braves. NFL, I'm not an NFL fan. I'm more of a college football fan.
who's your college football team?
Yeah, so I'm a college. I watch NFL, but only really
Yeah,
watching when it matters, like during playoff time is when I start kind of locking in a little bit. But I'm really a diehard college football fan. Basketball, I'm more of a player follower than a team follower. But if I had to be gun to my head type thing, I'll say the Lakers
mm,
and what is it? Hockey? I just
yeah,
like LA Kings. I just like the LA Kings logo, so I'll say I'm an LA Kings fan.
yeah. Eh,
It's a
Who's
lot
your
of dope hockey stuff, so I could any team hockey, it don't really matter.
yeah? Who's your NBA player that you follow? Your number
Uh,
one?
LeBron right now, but uh, all time is probably Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, that's mine.
I
Shaq is my
love that.
favourite player of all
I
time.
love that.
Like,
Because a lot of people see me on camera and they don't realize I'm 6'7". So I've
yeah,
always been into
oh,
basketball, but never really. I'm one of the people that's like, oh man, you should be playing this and doing that, but I'm more of a musician. I was a musician more than a athlete, you know. So
Mm. And you're tall
I
then.
was just
Yeah,
born with
yeah,
height. There's a lot of tall people in my family.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely tall. Yeah, Shaq to me was he was just entertainment. Like even well, his rookie year in that for Orlando and that he was just. I remember I would have been only what was that like 93, 92, 93. But I was only like 11,
Yeah,
you know. But like wrestling him, he was larger than life
yeah.
personality, and
And I like the fact that he just did what he wanted to do. It was like no limits to stuff that you can. Oh, you too big to be doing that. He didn't care about none of that. He just did whatever he wanted to do. So I always liked that about him.
yeah, yeah, and like you say when he went to the Lakers, like well the Heat, he was good, he was awesome at the Heat, but then when he went to the Lakers, him and Kobe,
Hmm.
they were unstoppable, really, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
For that 3 years.
Yeah, even that when they lost that the year they didn't win, it was like a total shock. I'm like, what? They lost? I'm like, what's going on? Y'all supposed to not ever lose.
Yeah, 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 exactly. So, so obviously you've got your favourite teams and that. I mean, logos. i- Is there any logos that you love that are not your team?
Man, a lot of them. Like this, I love the Seattle Mariners logo. I love the Montreal Expos logo. I love the wow it's a lot. I respect a lot of logo. I like the old Brooklyn Dodgers logo, the classic LA Dodgers logo. It's a lot of people don't hate me for this, but I have a second team in Major League Baseball, which is the New York Mets. I love the New York Mets logo. They always give me shit because the the Braves and the Mets are in the same division or whatever. I'm like, I just like them. I like the Yankees logo. So baseball got a lot of great logos, so you can't really go wrong with a good base. I got in my collection, I got every logo.
Yeah, yeah, and that's like I know our friend. Every team, every logo you want to try and get. And obviously, as a Yankees fan, but I only gave in and bought a Red Sox hat last year because I needed to get all the teams.
I wore a Red Sox logo to work last week, and my boss was like, "Hey man, I didn't know you was a Red Sox fan." I'm like, "I'm not a Red Sox fan. I just like the logo."
Yeah, yeah,
He
which
was
is
like kind of offended by it, like, "Damn, why you gonna wear the logo? You don't like the team?" I'm like, "You must not be paying attention. I wear a different hat to work every day."
but then there's that's like you say, that's the collector in you. They'll do that, whereas you'll get diehard sports fans that
Yeah, because the lady
will also
HR
collect
was
it.
like, "He's just a
It's
hat
one
collector.
team and that's it.
He's a hat collector."
Yeah, yeah. Because there is collectors in the community, they will only collect one team, that their team, and that's
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, I got a friend of mine that I met via YouTube. Straight Braves. That's all he got. Nothing but Braves. Like he'll comment on my video, be like, "Oh yeah, those hats are nice, but I really like that one Brave that you showed more than anything else." So I'm like, then I got one friend. He only like White Sox. I finally convinced him to get the Chicago Cubs. He was like, "Ah man, it's kind of burning me up," but I had to get that Cubs. It was just too nice. I'm like, "Man, it's okay. They're not paying you to be a fan. You can wear what you want to wear."
Yeah, exactly. If you like it, that logo's something you like. You're not
Right?
gonna.
If it's dope, it's dope, man. You ain't hurting
Yeah,
nobody's feelings.
yeah. You're more so. You're more worried yourself than anyone else is bothered. Well, that's what it is at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know
So,
what I mean?
and I
But
like a lot of the logos with like the lettering, like the A's, like you
mm,
said, the Red Sox B, the Atlanta A. I like those. I did one video and everybody just kept commenting on my video. Man, that KC logo looked really good on you, the Kansas City Royals.
yeah,
So I look at it, I said, hey, they do look kind of good. So I'm thinking the letter logos are more of a theme for me.
yeah. Well, like that one you've got on the Seattle Block Air. It's so simple, but you can do so many different things with it, and it looks good, near enough
It's just a
every
good
time.
looking letter, man. It look good.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just to be honest, that's the same with the Braves A, the Oakland A. They're all simple, but
The
you
Florida F, with the fish.
yeah,
I like that.
and
That's like
yeah,
the
they
most
can all look good.
extravagant letter one with the F, so.
Yeah. And
The Houston H.
it's a shame that we got rid of that. The S, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I like whenever I see one, I grab them up. I love the Florida F. I love it way more than the Miami M.
Yeah, the rebrand didn't
Yeah,
really work.
it just don't hit the same. They got like one of them out of all of my hats, maybe.
And then they tried to rebrand again to that newer, and that's a bit better, but it's
Just go
still
back
not.
to the F and the fish, man.
Yeah, that's
If it ain't broke, why fix it? You still be it's Miami, Florida, so you still be the Miami, Florida Marlins.
yeah, exactly. You're still in Florida, yeah,
Right. Ain't like y'all moved it to Nebraska or something, so you ain't gotta go too hard switching it up.
exactly.
But that's just my opinion. I don't work for the MLB. Do what you do.
Exactly. So obviously, you said you've been collecting since 2022. So how many hats do you think you've got roughly in the
Rough
whole collection?
estimate. Let me be honest with you. I be scared to count them sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm,
that's a
I get
real
hats
thing.
in like right now. Currently, I don't have any hats in transit. So,
Mm.
but I do got to shoot a video later to show the first few hats I've got in January. But to get to the point, probably about 350, 400 maybe.
Hey, listen, that's a good amount. You know what I mean? Like I said in previous.
I built I consider myself a bargain collector. I had to stop calling myself a cheap collector.
Mm.
I'll pay full price, no problem, but I'll tear your sales department up online. I'll
Oh yeah,
tear them up.
you're
I
like
built
me.
my collection off Hat Heaven sales department the first year. I just tore them up.
You've got to go hunting. Like literally, I love finding things that are not full price or eBay places like that and stuff like
Oh,
that.
please do not talk about eBay. That's my current addiction right now.
Yeah, because some people don't know what they are, or it might be
I
their
love
wife
what
or
they
the
have. I
girlfriend.
found a particular seller because I wear a size 8.
Mm,
So I found a particular seller. All he got is just size 8s and 7 8s. And his price is always, the opening bid always like $20.
which is nice. That's
I'll
nice.
go in there and be like, give me 5 of them. I like
Yeah,
just combine the shipping to do me a little favor. I'm gonna buy all 5 of them right now.
yeah. Listen,
I've
people,
been like tearing him up.
people are very like some people. Oh, you get scammed on eBay, or they're not new, or but literally, you can find some gems on eBay that are literally brand new. They might be worn once, but they're
Yeah, so
still
I got an eBay story connected to one of the hats that out of my 3 I selected. So
perfect. Well, let's get on to that story. Let's hit the banner. Crown one, Rudy P.
all right, I'm gonna start with the eBay one first.
Yeah.
So I got a good friend of mine in the hat community. His name is 56 Flea. And maybe once a month we do an Instagram show called Caps at Large. So we got the bigger hats from 3/4 to size 8. You know that we say we
Mm,
don't discriminate. But he gave me this PlayStation Atlanta Braves for like $20.
nice. Yeah,
So
beautiful. Beautiful side package, yeah.
but I was online just looking and I saw this exact same hat, exact same size on eBay going for $200.
Really? Wow.
And I got it for $20 from him. Cause he said he didn't want any more color UVs. I said, well, send me all the color UVs you don't want in your collection. I'll buy them from you. He sent me like big bulk packages, work a price out, and I just take them off his hands from him.
Nice.
And I know other people that's in my size group. If it's a hat I might not like, I'll sell it to them. I just want to keep distributing the hat. I want everybody to have some hats. You know, I don't want to be the only one with hats. So I try to supply the size 8 community with hats, not my hats, but some hats that
Yeah.
I might not want to keep myself. So
Listen, you gotta look out for your stars eight.
oh yeah, they look
You
out for
few
man.
and far between.
They look out for me too much sometimes. I be like, okay, I'm chilling. I ain't trying to get no hat. They're like, man, they got this size 8 for you right here. I be like, let me get it. Cause they go so fast, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they either gonna sit or they gonna fly off the shelf. There's no
Yeah.
middle ground for the size 8. So
And a lot of the time, when they fly, they probably didn't have a lot of stock of that eight anyway.
But sometimes I can go back to eBay and it'll be there somewhere. I just don't want to pay a ridiculous price for it.
Yes,
So
some of
a
them
guy
eBay.
came to me one time. He said, "You a size 8, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Man, I got the deal of a lifetime for you." I'm like, "Man, what you got?" He said, "Man, I got this Atlanta braid, whatever, whatever. You can get it off me today for $150." So there's not a deal. That might be a deal for you. That is not a deal for me.
There is a
I
lot
would have
of
thought about it if you would have said $50, but not $150. No.
you see that quite a lot when when they have the big mice drop or things like that. You can guarantee within 2 hours of that selling out, go on eBay, just put mine fitted, newest listed, they'll be there for 150, 200, 250. It's
That's why I
crazy.
call myself a cheap collector. I'm not a hype person. If I like it, I like it. But if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world for me.
Yeah, exactly. Because how it is, it'll either be restocked, re-rocked, or a 2.0 version will come eventually. So,
Yeah, because another story dealing with flea I had bought. It was he told me the story behind it, everything. Cause I ain't know nothing about it. It just looked good to me. It was the my fitted slick Rick Pirates.
mm,
He was like, "Oh man, I've been trying to get that." He like, "Man, he like Rudy, man, let me get that off for you. I'll trade you this, that. I got some braids hats for y'all. Like, you can get it, man. I don't care. It's just a hat to me."
yeah,
And
yeah.
man, he put that in his top 10 of 2025. So it wouldn't have made my top 20. It wouldn't have made my top 10. Probably wouldn't have made my top 20. It was just a nice looking hat.
And that's the beauty of it. It's all subjective and what you find. Like, because at the end of the day, with all this like out of the ear stuff and that, I guarantee you could get 20 people and not one of them will have the same top 10.
Absolutely. Now that's the beauty of it. That's
And
why
maybe not
I kind of
even
like I
saying that.
tell people all the time, if you're a collector, like if you've been collecting shoes and stuff, the majority of your time, and you try to switch over to hats, be very, very careful because it's a slippery slope. They're dropping hats every day, multiple stores,
Yeah.
literally 7 days a week, 365 days a year. A hat is dropping, and then you got people dropping hats, friends and family hats, and it's a lot. It can a room can fill up quick with hats before you know it.
And that was the beauty of pre pre 2020, I'd say. Pre 2020 hat collecting, there was never any of that problem. The problems were more logistically and whether you could get to that store or you can get on that website and they would ship to you. That were the only problems you'd really
Yeah,
have.
people used to always tell me the
Today,
horror stories about, man, I was waiting for it, the countdown. I clicked checkout and it was sold out. I was like, oh, really? I was like, that's crazy. Because
a lot of it's back as well. I think like same with sneakers. You know what that happened
the
with
only thing,
sneakers.
this is non hat related, of course, but the only thing I've ever sat and waited for on a countdown was the Nike more up tempos, the black and white, the Scotty Pippins or whatever when they came out in like 2015. I
Mm,
was at work and at my job at the time you couldn't have your phone on the floor. You had to put it in the locker. So I was watching the countdown on my watch and I was like, "Hey, can I use the bathroom real quick?" They were like, "Yes." I shot to the locker, got my phone, opened it up, pay, sold out. Man, I felt so defeated. And then a friend of mine came. He was like, "Hey, man, you go get them same shoes. They got them at where was it at? East Bay at the time. It was on East Bay. Man, I ordered them
mm.
shoes real quick because I wanted them shoes there since I was a kid. Man, I never had them. I always wanted the Nike Air More Timbos, the black and white Pippins. They're still in my collection right now. And I
They're the
love
ones that,
it. It's hard for me to get shoes too because I wear a size 15, so I'm just a big dude all the way around.
yeah, yeah. I'm not a sneaker guy. The up tempos are they the ones that say air?
Air real big on the side,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
More up tempo, yeah.
Yeah, they're the classic Scottie Pippen balls, like 90s. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think they came out in like maybe like 90. Whenever they went 72 and 10, he wore them that year. So 96 maybe.
Mm.
So
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I wanted those shoes ever since '96. Most shoes I don't really trip on like that. There's a few like the Jordan 3 True Blues. I always wanted them. When they came out the last time, I missed out on them. But a friend of mine was like, "Man, I'm in Dallas right now, and they got the True Blues in the outlet. You want them?" I was like, "How much?" He was like, "Man, they're going for like $79." So people complaining about the leather or what. I was like, "Man, give me them right now."
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you want me to send you the money? I got the money right now. He like, "Don't worry about the money. I'll pay for them. Send me the money later." I like, even better.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
that's the thing. Sometimes, like I say, people will be on it to get it, queue it, but then they're on the shelves or they end up in the outlets, and you can just get them more often.
that's one thing. When sometimes when people don't have their own mind, I like that because they'll let somebody influence them. Like, man, the leather quality is terrible on this shoe, and the shoe will sit. And then somebody like me who don't care nothing about the leather quality, it's more of a nostalgia thing.
Mm,
I'll scoop it right up.
yeah, I'm like that. I always used to remember Jack's Reebok pump, the black and blue par, the softer black and blue par.
I got some
I
pumps
always
in my
wanted them.
collection.
Yeah, them and the Walton blue pair. And I remember they re-released then Shaq bought Reebok or whatever. I've still not got them, but I'm always looking for them and stuff like that.
Man, I'm the kind of person like a lot of people are like, oh, I only buy Jordans, I only buy man. All the shoes I loved as a kid, if they ever come out with them, I'm gonna try to get me at least one pair of them. There's still a few pairs that I haven't got my hands on, but I'm still looking for them. I'm not heavy into shoes like that no more, cause I'm more into the hats now. But I'm
Mm.
still get my shoes every now and again.
Yeah, I'm like that. To be honest, I don't find Jordan's comfy. Ones are so uncomfortable. Like, what the comfiest trainers of the sneakers I've ever had, I had an original pair of Nike, the CB94s,
Your
the
Charles
Charles,
Barkley.
yeah, the white, purple, and black ones.
Yeah.
Comfiest sneaker I've ever had on my foot, ever. I love them.
I would say the most comfortable shoe I've probably ever worn is probably, and this is a kind of I won't call it an off model, but it's a LeBron, but it's not one of the LeBrons. It was like more of a streetwear kind of LeBron that he didn't play on the court with, and they like super duper comfortable. I got like two or three pair of them.
Yeah, but the thing with Jordan, that that it's the brand, the
Oh yeah,
hype is
it's a
all
brand
there. So
because
regardless
it's
if
using
they're
the same.
comfortable,
It's using the same old technology that they had when they came out. They're not built for like everyday wear. You're supposed to just like play basketball in them and stuff.
that's what I mean. The Jordan one, when did that come out? Late 80s.
85 maybe.
That that
That's a
was there to
fashion
play
shoe. Now you can't play
basketball.
basketball in there. Definitely a fashion shoe.
It's so flat. There's no art. There's no comfort, and it's like they've not changed it for 40 years.
That's like Nike version of the Chuck Taylor to me.
Yeah, basic,
Basic.
basic.
It look good, and that's all it's good for, just to look good. You can't wear them
Yeah,
all day.
no,
You got to have some
no,
Crocs or something in the car, cause your feet gonna be killing you if you're trying to wear them all day. You can't wear them to an event, not an all day event.
no.
You got to wear them
Mm.
somewhere you're gonna be sitting down at.
But yeah, I'm not I couldn't do both. I couldn't do sneakers and hats. It's
I'm not
one or
doing
the
both
other.
right
And
now. Not definitely not doing both right now.
no,
I'm
and
gonna be poor.
yeah, and to be honest, sneakers. Like I'm with sneakers. I'm like you. Like with the bargain, I will not pay full price for a pair of Jordans. I can't warrant it. So I'm always outlet. What have they got? Yeah, if they've got
I, I,
something.
I go out looking for stuff that still look good, but people don't really want it like that. I look for
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that. I go eBay for sneakers too. So,
yeah.
but they do a little price gouge, and I like to keep mine within under $100 kind of, and that's kind of tough nowadays because most of retailing at like $200 now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So, and like so, that's why I think hats are so acceptable because yeah, they are from back in the day. I remember when hats were $28. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Now obviously hats are what about 62, but it's still cheaper than sneakers.
Yeah, I remember when hats. hit like $30. I'm like, $30 for a hat? Man, these people going crazy. And I just stopped wearing hats for a while.
Yeah,
And when
yeah.
I come back, of course, they got to be $50, $60 now, but I ain't paying that.
No, I won't pay like Hat Club 62. No chance. Because it's not like it's not premium materials or
Same
fabric
material.
or threads. It's literally what what say Poppers 52 or whatever it is, 53 or whatever is offering. It's the same quality. It's not bad.
Ain't nothing changed about it. They just a color change. That's all.
Yeah. But where does it stop? Where does it stop? In a year's time, they'll probably be 70.
Not for me.
It's got to stop somewhere. You know what I mean?
They're gonna push me out of the game and start hitting $70, $80.
Yeah, because
I
that's
had.
it's ridiculous. Then
I'll start to let the headbands after that. Forget that.
I'll just stick to what I've got and be
All right,
happy with it.
you done built up enough stockpile now. You should be
Yeah, yeah.
you good.
Good for a few years.
We got enough hats for the apocalypse. We good.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Different one a day, and then to start again the next year. Perfect.
oh yeah, I'm like this hat right here is the first time I ever worn this hat. So I wanted to bring since I was gonna be on a fresh show, I had to pull out a fresh hat. You feel me? So
Yeah, yeah. I
this
did that
this, this
years.
I paid $20 for this. It's like one of the Ox Pack hats or whatever. $20.
Yeah, perfect. See, it's all about bargains. Got to
Hmm.
hunt. Right, really. Let's hit crown two.
Okay, Crown 2. When I first got on YouTube, the only reason I got on YouTube because I know I was getting on my friends' nerves talking about hats and they just didn't get it.
Mm,
Why you buying all these hats? I like the hats, but you kind of doing too much right now. But this is the hat I wore on my first episode. Minnesota Twins right here. No, of course another simple logo.
yeah,
2014 All Star Game side patch. Great. Got this in the sales department from Hat Heaven. A lot of people complain about Hat Heaven or the hats. Like I don't like the wool hats or whatever. I'm like, man, they make good hats at Hat Heaven, man. Y'all just if I didn't tell you it was from Hat Heaven, you wouldn't know the difference.
no,
So on episode 1, before I even had a name of my channel, this was the hat I had on right here. And I told myself at the end of the video, if it don't do a certain amount of numbers, I'm not doing no more videos. And it did like 300 views. So I was like, well, I guess I'll keep going.
yeah, yeah. I was like that. As long as someone watches, I'll keep doing it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Because like yourself, it's like I said on the episode. Other than the people that I talk to on Instagram and that, I don't talk to anyone else about this because none of my friends and that are even into it. And like you, it's like, why have you bought that? It's the same app. But no, it's not the same app.
It's
You
not
got
the
slightly
same.
different club or slightly different side pattern. It's the same app. It's not.
Tech could be different of the hat.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
looked the same to you to the naked eye.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why I tell people like even with the shoes, I'm like, man, if you got a fresh pair of shoes on, it's just a fresh pair of shoes. They don't know when they came out, how much you paid for them, or I could have gotten them from Ross or Burlington Coat Factory or something. But they have like bargain bin Jordans and different Air Max or whatever and stuff like that. I could have got it from one of them places and nobody would know the difference unless I tell them.
exactly, exactly. It's the crazy thing. Like that, if you say, "Oh, they're from Ross," they're like, "Oh, they're from Ross," but then if you don't do anything, they
It
know.
still came from the same factory that they were originally made at. It
Exactly.
ended up here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They make it bigger than what it actually is. It ain't that serious.
Yeah, yeah,
They try they
yeah,
try to make up too many rules. They like making up the rules as they go.
yeah. It is the simple. I like the hat. Buy the hat.
You,
Wear
you
the hat.
can't you can't teach me about a sport then every week when I'm still learning. You changing the rules every week. So come on now,
Yeah, exactly.
don't do
So,
that.
so how long's your YouTube channel been going?
Uh, almost 3 years.
And what you on? You got over 600 subscribers, didn't you? You're on the way to a
I'm
thousand.
I'm. Funny thing is, my last video, Well, most of them subscribers came from. I guess I used to be a musician or whatever. I got music out albums and all type of stuff like that. So a lot of that came from that.
Mm.
But once I was like, oh man, my last view. Congratulations, I just hit 600 subscribers. Then I came back, I was at 598. Two people unsubscribed. So now I'm at like 599 because I just got like a new subscriber the other day. So, but we'll just say we like to round stuff up. So yeah, I'm at 600 right now, trying to make it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, let me take into consideration how well the hat community it's big, but it's not huge. So
Yeah,
to have
I learned that.
600 people subscribe to your, that's perfect. You know what I mean? That's a lot. It's quite a lot of people to tune in to watch the subject, really.
But I do get a lot of views on the videos from what I think is a lot. 150, 200 sometimes on the average. Then I have
Mm,
some that'll just like go beyond average. Might hit 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Might hit. So like I say, I had another hat that I wanted to show, but you only said three. But it's one hat that I had. It was another Minnesota Twins hat, but it was like a sky blue Minnesota Twins. I wore that in my most viral hat video, which was
yeah.
my hat collection episode 1, and it's sitting right now at about 5,500 views or something like that.
That's a
So they
decent.
just
That's
I like.
decent.
I think it was more of a timing thing because I did it on Christmas Day. I dropped it on Christmas Day. Everybody just kind of chilling, hanging out on Christmas or whatever. Like, oh, what's this? But it was like it went
Yeah.
crazy. I'm like, man, what is going on right now? Cause like I never had a video go that crazy that fast. So
Do you post shorts on YouTube? Do you put the
I
videos
just
in?
started doing shorts maybe last year,
Yeah.
and I got funny you said that because the next hat is about shorts.
Well, that I'm getting good at these segues, isn't I? And on
Yeah,
to
the
the next
segues these are like
segue.
crazy right now.
Round
So
three.
the last hat we got this Oakland A's right here. You know what I'm saying? 74, simple 74 World Series side patch, gray bottom. This was my first short that I posted, and within 24 hours, it hit 1,000 views. And this was my first thing to ever hit 1,000, even before. Now it makes sense now. This hit 1,000 first, and that's probably why the full collection video hit 1,000. So
Yeah,
this
because people have
started off
already
as me
seen that. Yeah.
in 1,000 club on YouTube.
And to be fair, I found that the first episode, I snipped a little clip and put it as a short, and that's got nearly 600 views.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the first episode in its entirety, I think got like
People
150
got
views. So,
short attention spans. They just want to look at it real quick. Oh, that's nice, and be gone.
and that's why, and to be fair, that's why YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, that's the main sort of content now because people's attention span is naturally shortened because that's how
And they kind of
you
more
get
on the go now.
information.
Like this is post COVID, so people are more. I gotta get outside. I gotta get outside. I was cooped up for so long, but when they were
Mm,
cooped up, they were consuming a lot of content, long form content. But I know I was too. So I get the let me look at it real quick, or I'm on the go. I'm at work. Oh man, that's a nice hat. Check it out real quick. It's kind of just it pushed those out a little bit fast. So I try to drop a short every day. Every day I wear a hat, I drop a short.
yeah, and to be fair, that I think that's where a lot of you will get a lot of like introductory views. So someone will see the short, like what they see, and they go, "Oh, actually, let's check his
Let's see what he got.
channel out, see what videos he's got."
Hmm. Because I think I've learned a little trick with the shorts. It's like you post them late at night or schedule them out to like start at like nighttime, and as it goes into the day, it just picks up as the day goes along. More and more views, more and more views.
Mm.
Or you can just like schedule, like, oh, I'm gonna schedule for midnight tomorrow, but you still post it on your TikTok and other places. But then on YouTube, you kind of like schedule it out, and they kind of perform better. I think that's it, or at least that way it works for me.
Yeah, that's how I've done this. I scheduled this for a Tuesday, 10 p.m. my time, which is 5 p.m. your time, because it'll
People be
take you
getting off
for,
work and stuff, you know.
yeah, majority of the audience is US. So,
Right, and he's on the wind down. Let me wind down. Oh, let me watch this.
yeah.
So
And
yeah, that's
plus, to
smart.
be honest, I picked Tuesday because no one really, there's no show or anything or weekly
Yeah, no
happening on
major
a
sports
Tuesday.
really jumping off on Tuesday like that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I thought we'll take that little gap. And also I pre-record it for the simple, it's easy to like get together with people to record it instead of trying to
Sweet.
do it live, because a lot of the time,
I prefer pre-recorded as opposed
yeah,
to doing it live.
yeah,
So
it's
and cause
I think,
like at the beginning we had a little technical difficulty, work all them bugs out real quick,
yeah,
then you get to it.
and like you say, it's easier for me to organise with people because say you said, oh, I can only do it Tuesday at 9 o'clock. That means in the middle of the week I've got to know at 2 in the morning. Like, you know what I mean? So easy
Yeah.
on a weekend to say, right, whenever's good for you, fine with me.
Cause to be completely honest with you, my American ignorance, I didn't even know that the UK was 5 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, yeah. East Coast is 5 hours. West Coast is 8 hours.
Whew. And then you and we still got Central Time, and we got Mountain Time, and we got
I
a
think,
lot
yeah,
of
that
time.
I think the more it goes across, it go. I think like Central is six
Central is an
hours.
hour behind East Coast,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
So you just
Mountain is
add
like
that on.
2 hours behind East Coast. Then we got I think Western Time or Pacific Standard Time is like 3 hours behind.
Yeah,
Then we
so
got
that's how it works for me.
We got Alaska time zone too, so that's like 4 hours behind.
Mm,
So
yeah,
it's
it's
crazy.
crazy. So like, that, so you'll notice sometimes when like, I remember doing views from the vault like a couple of years ago. It was literally like 4 in the morning. And if you watch the episode, you can see me. I'm slowly like, just going, because
Fading out.
by the time we finished, it was 5:36 a.m. You know what I mean?
I would have been
So
like, "Hey, fellas, I'm sorry, I got to get out of here, man. I'm about to fall asleep."
yeah, yeah. So usually now, if I do anything live, like a Brimsley Banter or someone else's show, I'll sleep before, because
Right. You know, you got to
you
just
know,
prepare. Bro.
but, yeah, but
I want to get on all them shows that you mentioned, man. For real.
hey,
I,
listen,
I I admire all those people, dope people.
just all you gotta do, just drop a, just drop a message. Just like, you ever want me as a guest, I'd be more than happy to. To be honest, there's no reason why anyone should say no, because at the end of the day, you're part of the hat community. You're a collector. You know what I mean? No different than anyone else on the
Right.
show. Like, you should be giving you.
And I guess I come here from the perspective of a bargain shopper, so
Yeah,
I, and a non-hype person. I love a good hat, but I ain't gonna crash the car for it, you know.
exactly. At the end of the day, like, certain, I like some hats that don't even sell very well. But I like it, and I'm like, and it's good for me because no one bought it, so I can buy it.
Right.
Buy
And,
what
then,
you
and then
want.
another thing that like I came in speaking of we talking jumping back to the UK thing. I came in at a time where the shipping from buying from like Europe and all this stuff was just ending.
Yeah,
So I missed out on that whole wave.
yeah, and
To
that
get a
was
reshipper, I'm like, it ain't that serious, bro.
a big thing because it was both ways. It wasn't just Europe to US; it was the other way as well. So I was lucky that I've got friends that I can send stuff to, and then they compile it for me, and then
Mm-hmm.
once every 2 months they send a big package over. But
I've
yeah,
been hitting up some Canadian stores too, though, like Anthem Shop. I've
that
been hitting
so
them up
flat,
with it.
so flat on Anthem Shop do some awesome apps and have an awesome sales section.
That's where I got my first. That's where I got my first official hockey hat from was Anthem Shop. I'm like, if I'm gonna do hockey, man, I gotta get it from Canada first. At least the first one.
Yeah. But
I'm a traditionalist for certain things, you know.
I think in their sale section, I got 6 or 7 hats, and it come to maybe $80.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
they
a
were like
deal
10,
right there.
$15
I
hats.
do that. And and the thing about me, I'm gonna use Afterpay. I'll use all the little. I'll pay 4 payments. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say it or ashamed to use it.
Yeah.
It make my budget better. I ain't got to. I pay $20 every 2 weeks for it. But they gonna see the hat get paid for on their end.
Exactly. Not being funny. I bet there's a lot of people, but
It's probably a lot of people that do that. They might not admit to it, but I'm not.
No, they put it on the credit card. Have to pay. You know what I mean? Especially like you can't buy 20 hats every week. You know what I mean?
Literally.
But people do. It's crazy. Right. So, listen, that was a nice selection of 3. That was Ruby. Some clean, simple hats, but yet meaningful. And that's the whole point of the show. It's a bit of meaning, a bit of nostalgia, and that's the whole point of the show, really.
Yeah, I was really trying to find that orange San Diego Padres, because that's like probably the most meaningful hat to me.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it's at right now. It's here somewhere.
That's real collector problem when you just can't find.
That's why I said. Remember, I said I was having a hard time getting that third hat. I just couldn't find it. I know it's in one of these racks in here somewhere.
Yeah, man. I got that all the time. Like earlier, I was trying to find out the show. And I was like, you're just looking through and like it's there somewhere, but I don't know. So
I'll find it when I'm not looking for it.
Yeah. It's always the case.
Like I go back and like watch some of my old videos. I'm like, man, I forgot about the hat. I need to wear the hat again. I have to go back and start looking through the inventory, like, oh, where is it at? Then I'll see something else like, oh, I ain't wore this in a while, and I'll wear it and forget about the other hat. So
it's nice when you do that, when you come across a hat and you're like, oh, I forgot I had that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Right.
Or even one of my friends that I be giving him hats, something, well, helping him get hats. And I look at the hat, I said, where you get that hat from? He was like, I got that from you. I was like, man, I should have kept that one.
Yeah.
But
right, we're going to the flashback crown. It's actually 2 because this come as a pack back in the day.
okay.
It's not sport related at all. It was something new era. Like back in the day, well, this was about 2013, I think. They used to do different things, like non-sport related. So basically, we've got 2 hats, and basically they were called Saint. If we can get it, Saint and Sinner.
Okay.
So basically, what it was, I mean, this is 2013. You've got metallic silver thread, and then if you look, it's got all that kindness, caring, all whatever. Satin, the satin white.
That's dope.
I mean, look at the price, $34.99, I think it does.
See,
there you go. So that, and it said like humility, patience, diligence, charity, that kind of thing. So that's what a Spain's is. And then you've got the polar opposite,
right,
which was sinner, and that's got the 7 deadly sins, all as you can see there. And then that one's got the black satin flower, full UV. Yeah, this was something different. And I remember this was one of them releases, but this was hard to get. They sold out, and people were always
super quick
trying to get it. But again, eBay will be, I guarantee if you go on eBay, you'll somewhere find it, because this was a US and a European release. So
that's dope, though. That was dope right there.
But they used to be a bit more adventurous. with the hats I threw like back in the day. A lot of it now is a lot skirts orientated with the odd
They just
fringe.
thinking they going with what's hot right now. That's what they.
Yeah, then at Christmas you might get a National Lampoon's Christmas hat or
Fun
stuff
fact,
like that.
I just saw a hat. I think it was in a hat group I'm in on Facebook. Somebody posted a hat. Remember the movie Super Troopers?
Yeah, yeah,
It had all the characters on Super Troopers like on the
yeah.
front of it. And I
So,
sent it to my homeboy. I said, anybody want a mustache ride? And he fell out laughing because I was like it's
yeah,
one of his favorite movies. He was like, they actually made a hat for that. I was like, yeah, man, they got a hat for that.
yeah. It's like this one. This one was a just fitted in Germany, and basically it's a biggie. It's a biggie hat. You got Brooklyn.
And see
Side
the thing about that, they can still do that hat, and they can make an Atlanta version for Ti because he called himself the King of the South, and it'll
yeah,
still go
you got
over
New
the
York,
same way.
and then on the undervisor it says Mr.
Oh, that's super dope right there. I like when they do the embroidery underneath the on the UV. I
Yeah,
like that.
and again, that's something they don't do anymore. Like I
Yeah,
mentioned in the
I got
first
a Braves like that. It says Atlanta. It got like a different logo. It got the Atlanta logo with the tomahawk. Then it has the Atlanta A, and something it says Braves or something, but it's underneath the UV.
yeah, they used to do. Like, I've got a picture. I don't probably won't be able to find it, but I've got a pirate one, and it's the pirate, and it's on the top of the, but it's all raised and scooped into the crazy. They don't do anything
Do
like
you
that.
remember the super big like the logo would be like big like all the way up?
Yeah, yeah,
I had a which one did I have? It was the Milwaukee Brewers. It had the big glove on it, super
yeah.
big glove.
I'm trying to think if I can find it. What's that? That's not it. I'll know it when I see it because it's a certain colour. That's not it. I'll find it. I'll get that for another episode.
Yeah. So I had one with the super big A on it, but then I had one. It was like a gray Atlanta Braves. It had the A on there, but in there was just a bunch of small Battermans on it all over the hat.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was
It's
like it
like,
wasn't like stitched on. It was like almost like digital print. It was dope.
yeah.
I had
Because
kept up all the time.
they used to do like they used to do camos, and the camo patterns would be the New Era flag, or they did some where it's the globe, the country's map, and it's all
Mm.
camoed into it. But
And
like I
that's
say,
another thing about speaking of camo, how we talk about like stuff that get hyped up, like when everybody was doing the real tree.
mm,
I never got one. I didn't like the real tree. I'm more of a traditional camouflage, army camo type of dude. I
yeah,
got a bunch of
woodland,
those, but
woodland
no real
camo.
tree.
I do like a woodland camo.
So, but like I said, everybody like different stuff, and that would make it the game more interesting. But
Exactly, and
I see some real tree that I was like, this might be my first real tree I might get. But then when I go to get it, I'm like, it's sold out. I'm like, woo, okay, I guess that wasn't meant for me, and I go get something else. So
yeah, yeah. I like real trees. You can make
they
it look
cool,
good.
but I'm like, I don't think it's just not my style, personal style.
Yeah, exactly. And again, everyone has their own style. Some people do not like any camo hat at all.
Oh,
I
I got
mean,
a friend. He said camel hats are the worst thing ever. To him, he hated them.
I love a woodland camo. Love a woodland camo.
I'll see if I got a Samo somewhere on this rack near me, and I don't.
Here we
But
go. Here's one. Here's an old one. This one, it's a
yeah,
patchwork camo. It's got
okay.
tiger camo. Well, it's got all the different.
But see, I'll rock that though.
Yeah, yeah. Just just a plain, just plain bit of woodland, bit of just you know what I mean. Olive, nice green olive, UV. Perfect patchwork.
But it always seems like when I'm looking for something, I can never find it. But if I'm not looking for it, it's right there.
It's always the case. Always the case. Always the case. Right, Rudy, that was a very enjoyable episode. I enjoyed that. That was
Yeah, man, me too, man. I'm glad I could be on with you, man. You kind of inspired me to go ahead and shoot my video for the week, so I'm gonna do that when I get off here with you.
yeah, perfect. Listen, keep cranking them out. If I'll put all your YouTube and your Instagram in the description, so everyone check him out. You know what I mean? If you want to pick up hats and boxings, top 20s, top of the year, check
Collections,
out Rudy
all that.
P.
I even got some where I'm bringing people on, letting them show some of their hacks too. If I'm gonna start doing that again some more. So
Yeah, that's right. But again, there's enough content for everyone. We can cater for everyone within the community, and that's what I want. You want different bits to keep you busy, keep everyone happy.
and just to let everybody know, I do not sell hats. These are all my personal hats. These are not for sale, and I don't sell hats. But if you need help finding some hats, I'll help you out.
Yeah, there you go. You heard it here, people. Your new plug, Rudy P.
Yeah,
That's one of those, the bargain hunter. And
yeah,
that,
yes, sir.
yeah.
Cheapskate.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for tuning in, folks. And we'll see you next week for episode 4. I'm Pat Master Flash. That's Rudy P. And this has been Flashback for the Kids. We'll see you later.
Peace.